guys, welcome back to Forge It. As you can see, I've been a little bit busy here trying to figure out how we're going to get all this done as far as the forge doors, and I think I'm finally ready to actually move forward. On this episode, we're going to go ahead and cover how we're going to do the doors for the forge. If you got any kind of curiosity, haven't seen the previous build videos for this for the forge that we're building here, I'll make sure it should be up here in the top corner. I'll throw in a link to the playlist that we got going so far for all the videos for the forge build. Other than that, let's go ahead and get moving into this. First and foremost, I took the ends of the air tank and those became the forge doors here, as you can see. On the front, we got a big opening here for being able to feed material through the front of the forge without actually opening up the whole front door of the forge here. I will go through and put a shelf on this when it's all ready to go, and then we'll also have some fire bricks that'll be able to block this off partially or fully in the front when the forge is running. Bring this up a little bit closer for you here. I went through the process of the forge doors the same way that we did the forge. There is a ceramic fiber blanket in the back side here. So this is basically just a ceramic fiber rope. I'm using this as a seal between the door. Let me get the package in here. Between the door and the actual forge body. So if I have any gaps and uneven surfaces in there, that rope seal is gonna help take that up. And at the same time, it'll give me a little compression when the door's shutting to make sure that we got an even seal all the way around. I've already taken this piece of angle iron here and we cut this out to match the curvature of the forge body here. And I got that tacked on now, kind of figuring things out still here. But I also got 2 pieces of steel tubing here, and then I got some 1/4-inch round bar here. And I'm gonna tack weld this rod on here, and I need to tack on the tube back here. We got the magnet holding on, but it'll make a fixed hinge. But if I ever need to take the door off, we can open the door up, and it should be able to just lift right off by lifting out of these brackets. As far as this piece, again, all it is that round bar. I threw a 90 in it here. Let's go ahead and get moving on making the bottom hinge here, and I got to figure out still exactly where I want this one to line up. But once we get that bottom hinge figured out, we can go ahead and get the top and bottom hinges on this side tacked on. Still got to figure out a latch to have a catch over here to, for one, hold the weight on this side of the door, but for two, I want it to be able to hold shut. I don't want it to be able to just open whenever it wants to in the middle of forging. I welded on a tab on the side of the forge, and then from that I welded on another tab up here at the top. I also bent up this piece of round bar. This is gonna be our latch. So the plan for this is, if you see this curvature here, that's to follow on the front body of the forge, like so, and we're gonna weld it in through here. And then we got this finger here that catches into the groove on that second tab. Well, let's go ahead and start pulling tape off and make sure the hinges are going to hold the weight of all of it. Well, the hinges are holding. Okay guys, welcome back. So I wound up kind of taking some time to think about what was going on with the forge when we opened the door yesterday. I'm purposely keeping the forge to where it can sit into the 2 saddles, for lack of a better term. It's holding the forge. I want the forge removable. So basically what happened is when the weight from the door went over and shifted the weight over to the side, the forge is spinning because it's spinning in those saddles. I think I'm gonna go ahead and drill a hole here at the bottom of our hinge bracket, and then from there come off of the forge cart here with a bracket, come up that I can bolt to. So that way the forge is still removable, but at the same time I'm getting the support to keep it from being able to spin. I'm gonna go ahead and get moving on the back door, and then once we have everything the way that we want it, I'm gonna go ahead and start final welding everything up, and then hopefully we'll be able to get the forge fired up this weekend. we have supporting the hinges here. Did the same in this piece of 1/4 inch by 3/4 inch flat bar. Ran it down, cut an angle off to match the forge cart here, and weld this on. And then this should stop any rotational forces that we had going on when the door was open. Okay guys, here's the moment of truth. No more issues. Next up, let's go ahead and start playing with the rear door for the forge. Okay, so basically what we're looking at is 2 simple brackets I've cut out of angle iron with a 2.5 inch bolt and a wing nut. And I'm going to do 4 pairs of these diagonally across the forge. This will hold the back door on tight, keeping all the heat in when I need the door on. Let me go ahead and cut the rest of these brackets off, and then we'll get welding these on. Okay guys, well we got the back door on and everything is fully welded up on the back. I got some more finish welding to do on the front door section. From there, I got to take the whole forge off the cart that we made. I got some plates that I need to put on the bottom so I can put the casters on. And then from there, we should be putting it back to make sure this thing fires up and runs. Now this won't be the final time this is all going together. This is still going to get blown apart. I need to get all of the old powder coat off of the forge body. I'll come back once we got this cart taken care of and all that finished welding on, and hopefully we'll be firing this thing up today.